Hey, welcome to my channel. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure. 9 out of 10. They're on a losing streak. I mean, I should have recognized it the moment when, the moment basically when with the Phillies, I forgot the two runners, but two runners when they scored two runners right back to back right there. I it's it's hard to imagine seeing that happen, but it did. And the sad part is I don't know what they do because I've always stated that pitching is what they need. Yeah, they still have the lowest ERA, but for now, but it can only last so long. And defense helps you with it, keeps you within the game. The offense, like what we were anticipating, 5 to 6 runs a game. That's not sustainable every day or every game. That's not sustainable. The Mets are definitely gonna have to make a trade. The question is like, are they gonna go more into a further losing streak? Because you've got the Phillies that's already like 2 games ahead. And the Braves. If the Mets can't win the series, and the Braves take this series from the Mets, or even split for that matter, if the Braves split, it's enough momentum for them to get up there, to challenge the Mets and the Phillies, because all they need is a winning streak at that point, and then they're in there. And the problem is like you can't rule out San Diego, you can't rule out Arizona, because even though they're still, hovering, winning streak is there, and like we've seen them in the past couple of years. Towards the tail end, they start winning games. They go on those winning streaks, and you can't rule out Milwaukee. You can't rule out Milwaukee, because the thing is, the Cubs are not going anywhere. The Cubs are staying in first place. It's great that the Mets designated Alvarez down to the minors so he could work out his kinks. But I hate to say this, but they might have to designate Mauricio, Batty, and Acuna back to the minors as well too. Vientos might be able to come back and help a little bit, but not only so much. But I thought Batty, the fact that when Vientos went down, Mauricio and Batty, given their chances, they would have done something. They didn't. Acuna, defensively speaking, yes, he's good defensively, but from an offensive perspective, he's not his brother. They need to bring it, demote him back down to AAA and maybe work on his hitting. Because those four are going to be the future of the Mets, basically. Let's be honest. Those four are the future of the Mets, besides Soto and Lindor. You could say, yeah, let's promote some of the guys from in the minors for the pitchers, but I don't think they're there yet. Maybe the Mets make Budo a starter, have him start a couple games, see how that works. If it does, great. But if it doesn't, he's not going to do much at that point. We know Marte is going to have to be traded because he's probably one of the willing pieces, as well as McNeil. These two have to be willing to be traded to get something back in return. If Batty, Mauricio, and Acuna are your future. Alonso, after this season, well, let's see how he produces down the line. If he goes to where he's supposed to go and do what he's supposed to do, like he was doing in the beginning of the season, the Mets are going to have to pay. But Mets might have made the right choice, and Alonso might have made the wrong choice. I don't know. We'll see. He might light up again after the All-Star break, but we'll see what happens. But the fear of the matter is the Mets have to do something. And my fear is they're going to go into a losing streak into the All-Star break. And I don't know what happens there. If they go into a losing streak into the All-Star break, if they're down 5 games from first place by the All-Star break, it's going to be problematic. But only time will tell. With that, I'll leave it at that. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. With that, I'll leave it at that. Unfiltered, unedited, of course. Always unrehearsed. Until next time.